In silence. Don't nobody know how powerful this picture is. I found this picture some years ago. I ain't found it. My great grandfather gave it to me. My great grandfather gave me this photo right here. And he gave me the history on all these people that's inside of these photos. My grandfather's from the free state of Jones County. And he taught me something and told me some stories about all these white people that I don't believe no black man really knew the truth about. And I just want to show you, this is a picture that my great grandfather gave me years ago, and I preserved it. I keep it. I kept up with it for years, and it's a whole sentimental value because I know the dark history of the South, of that Confederate flag. You see right there. There's some powerful people on here. Each one of these people have a street, a county, a city, a town square, a statue, representation. These are the, do you know what that is? These are Democrats. These are the Democrats. These are the founding forefathers of the Democrats. Understand our flags and what they represent. Push that like button. Do you know what this is? You said dark history of the Democratic Party. Okay, this is the Democrats. They actually, all of the Democrats that's in power now have family ties to these people that was in power back then. We are being controlled by the same families that's been controlling us for years and years in America. All these people hold dark ties to America. How you doing? Push that like button. Come on in. Be my friend. Make America great again, my brothers and sisters. And how y'all doing? Come on in. It's that time. Please do me a favor. Follow, like, subscribe to Mr. Snaggerpuss Comedy. I'm gonna need all y'all votes for this audition I'm about to do on Comedy AF. I'm going to audition for the second season of Comedy AF, and I'm gonna need y'all full constructive criticism. I'm finna hit about 6-7 different comedy clubs and work the 30 jokes that I done already lined up that I'm gonna use. It's a competition for comedians, but it's a competition for comedians to be a natural comedian on stage, and I think I can kill that. I'm coming all the way from So, Mississippi, with a stick and a dream. I think I'm gonna finally get my big break, and all I want to do is just, get a little famous so I can take a little money and open up a homeless shelter, buy me some, buy me like a, what I want out of all this, like literally the most luxurious shit I probably buy myself if I was to ever blow up and be rich and famous, a rich and famous comedian, is an RV. I ain't gonna lie, I might spend I spend over $1 million on an RV if it's worth it. I don't want no house. I want an RV. I could pull up and blow the horn and shit on your ass and be like, my RV costs more than your house, nigga. Like, how y'all doing? Push that like button. You can't own a house, but you can own an RV. I bet y'all, I let that sink in for a second. You would never own that house, but you can own that RV. Yeah, you can own it. You keep that motherfucker going as long as you got registration and insurance and keep going. You can travel from state to state, city to city in America, hop out that motherfucker, enjoy yourself, and keep going, and have neighbors everywhere. And then after you do like 3-4 round trips around America, you need to be looking for a new one to parachute out of that one and get in another one and keep going. If I was to ever become a millionaire, I'm gonna buy me an RV. I ain't buying no house. Well, I take that back. But I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna have a a community. I'm finna build a community. I'm just finna say I'm gonna build a community. A sober living. I ain't gonna lie. I know half of the people I let live on my community gonna be drinking their ass off. But if they already established with life, you permitted to drink in Negro City. It's the ones that's not permitted to drink in Negro City. See, when people get a DUI in Negro City, it's gonna cost them, but they ain't gonna get their license taken from them and shit. We ain't gonna do all that shit. We ain't gonna play the rules them other people be doing to folks. But we gonna put a breathalyzer in their car where they gonna have to blow every time they get in their car for the next 2 years. Like, your car ain't gonna move. Like, that's gonna be mandatory. You gonna get a little jail time. That's what make people, wise the fuck up. Just lock their ass up for a couple of days. Make them have to turn themselves in on the weekend. And they have to give up their weekends and go to jail. Sentence their ass to like 18 weeks. A weekend jail. Spontaneously. Like, you'll give them like 2 weeks. Then they have to turn themselves in on the 3rd week. Then they get out for a week. Then they got to turn themselves in on the 5th week. Then give them like 2 weeks. Then they got to turn themselves in. Like, yeah. All that for drinking and driving. Your ass will straighten the fuck up after we it's other ways to teach people lessons. And they'll learn the first time. Like, you just got to make them go through a bunch of shit. And they be like, after I get through with all this shit, I ain't never doing that shit again. And in Negro City, you won't have to drink and drive. Because we're going to have automatic self-driving cars just going up and down. We're going to have 2 main roads that going to take you straight through the whole city. So you can go this way on one-way road and that way on that way. And you can get close to home in a way move. In a way move. Like, we're going to buy a couple way moves and put out there. And we know they ain't going to be running people over. Because in them one-way lanes and shit, they ain't going to be able to, people ain't going to be able to, pedestrians ain't going to be able to walk through them. Like, it's going, we going to create a city. How you doing? Push that like button. Do anybody want to create a city? Somebody say I'm crazy as hell thinking that I can create a black city in California and have one of the richest. Our city will look better than Palmdale. Our city will look better than Calabasas. Our city will be better, and it'll be a new city, like a smart city, like some smart shit. Like, our shit, man, I'm on one. I'm stressed the fuck out. I ain't made no money since Thursday. No, since Monday. Today Thursday. I ain't made no money. So I ain't fucking, nigga. It's time to come up with another game plan. Motherfucker gonna have to work with me, man. Y'all motherfuckers. Damn. Whew. Oh. Stressed the fuck out right now, man. I can't get no motherfucking help. Don't nobody want to support me. Stressed the fuck out right now, man. You would be too, man. You would be too. Especially after you sit back and realize, I ain't gonna even say $500,000. But I done made over $300,000, man. And I ain't been able to keep none of that shit. I ain't been able to keep none of that shit, man. I make it and pay that shit out fast as I make it. But then after I calculate everything that I done paid out and how long I've been here, I counted all the money I done made and I never been able to keep it. Oh man, I just done fell into a deep deep depression, man. I'm just, fuck y'all, man. Fuck. Shit. How the fuck that even happened? I don't even know how that happened. Excuse my French and all the shit that's going on in it. Oh no, we would. Oh no, we tell. How you got no money? Go to that bank. You talking. I knew you was bluffing. Man, in reality, I'm broke as fuck, man. All the money I done made in the last 7 years, I done spent that shit out. The money that I had in my savings account, the money that I built up and fucking saved up for a rainy day, guess what? A rainy day came, nigga, and it ate it all up. I've been here 7 years by myself. My light bill shit is damn near $1,600 right now, nigga. Can you pay that? Like, I got real grown man bills, nigga, that never stop coming in. And if you don't make over enough, nigga, eventually that shit gonna eat you alive, nigga. And especially when you gamble in life, nigga. I gamble, nigga. I take chances, nigga. And I'm finna take some more chances, nigga. I ain't done, nigga, cause I ain't satisfied. I ain't got what I want. I ain't got nothing. I'm just living right here above the water. I'm tired of that shit, nigga. Everybody get tired of that shit. Oh, not mine. $500. I thought that was bad. What you mean $500? Drunkenness take away the ability to think. I'm not drunk. Fuck you mean? I'm just stressing, and I'm releasing my stress by taking a couple of shots. And let me tell you something. When you done been through the shit that I done been through in life, and the stress keep building up, man. Like, just keep building up, man. The pressure, man. Life. This shit don't stop. Then you got dumbass bitches keeping your kids away from you, not letting you be a father, taking away from the elements of the man, taking away from the elements of my mental. Like, it's just a lot of shit pulling from my brain. I keep telling y'all, you just don't understand how much a real black man juggles every day. Like, y'all really don't understand. Do you understand? Like, if I started counting the things that I juggle on a day-to-day basis, like reality, nigga. A lot of niggas is living in a dream world. Like, they working for somebody, they in a dream world. If you working for somebody, you a worker, you depending on a 9 to 5, you in a dream world. Nigga, I live in reality. I live in no fucking hose bar. Nigga, for the last 50 years of my life, I tell everybody, nigga, I ain't never had a goddamn job. I ain't never had to. And I done had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. Hoes, clothes, cars, houses, nigga. The fuck? And I did 17 years in the penitentiary. Nigga, I just don't understand these niggas and how the fuck, what the fuck, and how y'all live, nigga. Ah, man. I went on I had a revelation in my life. I had a breakthrough, a shake up. God shook me up this week. No, in the last couple weeks, he just shook me up, man. I ain't gonna lie, he shook me up. And I'm gonna tell you how he shook me up. What is your situation to uniting Americans? I'm trying to unite the Negroes of America. I'm trying to unite Negroes only, brother. And anybody that want to join us Negroes, y'all can come along. But I'm trying to catch the attention of 100,000 Negroes. Like, that's it. And I wanna show 100,000 Negroes how when we come together, how we can create something so magnificent that the world would want to come and just touch it and be a part of it. Like, why don't y'all see the truth in life, man? We never needed them. We never had to integrate with them. All we need to do right now, if black people wanted to change their whole narrative in situations in life, right? All black people. And I wish I could just wake up. Like right now, I just need 1,000 black people to move to California on my land. Prosperous black people. You know, how do you say skillful black people? People that have ambition, trade, skills, and wanna have something. I promise you, nigga, I can put you in a tent. I can put you in a tent. We can live on this land, off the land, not even 6 months, because each one gonna teach one. We gonna start building fast, and I'm telling you, we can build faster than China's. We can build faster than these Chinese people are building cities in 3 months. Mexicans is building houses in 15 days, nigga. The whole structure's up, nigga. The plaster on the roof is up. Like, if y'all really understand that it's a systematic approach in everything that's built. And I want to build everything, and I want this whole community, this whole city, this whole thing that I'm talking about building is something that, you know, all I need right now is 5 people to join me. 5 people gonna bring in 10 more. Them 10 gonna bring in 20 more. You feel me? And these are people with money. You know what I'm saying? But the only people that can stand on the foundation is the first 5. The first 5 that put their money on the wood and help me build this community would be the founders of this community. It'll be my face and y'all 5 faces on the Rushmore. Y'all get a face carved in stone. And we gonna call it Negro City. And it's gonna light up. We gonna have LED lights. It's gonna light the fuck up. They gonna see it from the sky, from space, a mile away. It would be the beautifulest place in America, the beautifulest 35-acre small Negro city. 35 acres, we can't get that many Negroes, but think how rich we gonna be out there. It's gonna be like an emerald city. We gonna have lakes. We already got a swimming pool, foundation. We already got a community house. Everything that's there now is gonna be for the community.
You got any butter?
No, I gotta get some more. Barbara, may I help you?
Yeah, what up, bro?
What's up, bro? How can I help you?
Hey, you need to get a cut, man.
When? What time you looking at?
When are you available? First available?
My next availability is about 2 o'clock, 2:30.
Okay.
I got a 1:30, so it's about 2:15, 2:30.
All right, man. I'll be there at 2:30.
Send them off.
Hey.
What up? What up? What up? What up? We delivered the watermelon. Well, shit, I just sold a Butterfinger. I made $1. Push that like button. I made $1. I need $1. Dollar is what I need. I need $1. Is what I need. Hey, I need $1. Is what I need. If I share my story with you, would you share $1 with me? Hey, all I need is $1. If y'all can donate me $1, right now, I'm trying to raise $600,000 in 2 days. And I'm going to tell you, I'm finna show you exactly what I'm going to do with the $600,000, right? Just follow me. Please pay attention. I'm not on no bullshit. I'm not like, what's his name? What's that dude name? Dr. Umar. Talking about he was going to raise money to get a school and never bought it, right? No, I'm not on that. I'm trying to buy a compound, trying to buy a piece of property, 35 acres of land, and it's already got 6 houses on it. And in those 6 houses, we'll be able to house 50 people. 50 people. It's going to be cubicles and beds, and these people are going to pay $25 a night to have a good rest, a good meal, 3 good meals, and get kicked out early in the morning every day. every day. This is a program. With the 50 beds, we already starting off at $35,000 a month. We're gonna take the profits and let it pay for itself and reinvest it. The same way I reinvested into my shop. Remember, I started this shop with $1,700. And anybody that's in California, they will tell you, man, you cannot open up a barbershop in California with $1,700. Yeah, if you don't know, if you don't have the knowledge and know-how and making shit happen and getting things done and reinvesting and making it pop, like, and if you ain't a skillful barber, it ain't gonna never work anyway. Like, and anyways, how you doing? I will. Will everyone get a Nissan Altima? No, we're not gonna even do Nissan Altimas in Negro City. It's gonna be all electric cars. You can have a gas-powered car because, you know, your gas-powered car, if you ever decide to leave the city, you're going to need it. You're going to need it because it's in the desert. But everybody that stay within the community, we going to buy, so we going to have some nice cars. They going to be baby G-Wagons. It's going to be, and they ain't going to be expensive. I seen these cars, man, on Temu. Not on Temu. They got them on Amazon. They got them on Temu. They got them, they do got them on Temu. They like $3,500. But you can get a G-Wagon right now. For real, you can get a G-Wagon. And it's all electric. And they don't go that fast, you know, about 40 miles per hour. That's fast. We don't want y'all running over the children and shit. Gonna be a lot of kids out there in Negro City. So it's like, it's gonna be a lot of, you know, tourists and people coming, you know, to book the Airbnbs and vacating the, like we're gonna have a white black beach out there. It's gonna be a pond with white black beach. It's gonna have white sand. We're gonna get sand from the motherland. White sand from Egypt. And we're gonna have sand put around this pond, this lake. We're gonna have jet skis and a couple little, like, you know, they got these new boats. They got these new boats look like cars. I seen one the other day look like a Lamborghini. We got to get one of those. Get the Lamborghini boat. Get the Rolls Royce boat. It ain't gonna be little boats people can float around in the lake. You know, they rent them out and float around. Get the jet skis and float around. Like, we're gonna have a nice little black resort, and people gonna come out. And we got a full basketball court out there. We're gonna have basketball tournaments. Yeah, we're gonna have basketball tournaments. We got a swimming pool, a big ass Olympic swimming pool. That's what the girls gonna be by the pool, you know, on pool side. But we're gonna have little cottages around the pool, like, you know, like the little villa. And it's gonna have white sand and rocks all over the place, lights, the RBM lights and shit everywhere. It's gonna be beautiful at night. And we're gonna have a lot of people out there. We gotta get them celebrities out there to have concerts for us. We're gonna invite Rihanna out for a whole weekend, a free weekend at the resort. And then our main objective is to get a couple of people on the community to build a couple of houses. And once we can collect enough revenue, we're gonna start building a casino. And once we build a casino, everybody in the community will receive a residual check from the profits that we make in our casino. Every community member, Negro in Negro City, will get paid, will receive a residual check. We ain't gonna fuck the government giving us reparations. I know how to pay. We can make our own reparations. And we ain't worried about none of that shit, because the casino is gonna pay for the rest of the community. It's gonna bring in a lot of tourists. We gonna, after we get that casino, we gonna pay that motherfucking loan off within less than 2-3 years, and then we gonna fuck around and build another one with the profits that we done made from the first casino. I seen it. I know how to do it. I done actually eyewitness life, and I know we can pull this off. Just want to distract the fuck out of me. If you ain't talking about no money, hello, barbershop, may I help you?
I guess Aaron.
This who?
That's Aaron.
Hey, what's up, bro? Man, what kind of number you calling me from?
That's my new number, fool. Say me up.
The fuck? 840. I thought this was a scammer or spam. I'm like, man, these niggas ain't talking about no money.
Trying to get it done, man.
Come through, man.
Man, that's me on my way.
Come through, man. You know what I'm talking about? See, one thing, ladies, what y'all don't understand about real men. Real men We don't play that shit. We be on a whole nother level. You know what I mean? My granddaddy drunk Crown Royal every day. Every day. 5 of these bottles. And never staggered. Never staggered. Now I ain't my granddaddy. I ain't my granddaddy. If I drink 3 of these bottles, somebody gotta carry me home. But at the same time, I get so energetic on one bottle. I be like, yeah, yeah. Am I the only one? Okay, let me stop. I don't know what the hell y'all saying, but I'm finna let y'all comments fly. So if you say anything negative, we gonna let the audience read what you're saying. I like inappropriate messages because just go to show how people go all the way out their way to write negativity that people like me don't even pay no attention to and give a fuck about. But I just want to let y'all comments show because y'all deserve to be shown. The racist comments, you know, the dumb ass, broke ass comments, you know, the ignorant comments. I like for all that to be seen to see what type of people be following me, so I understand, you know, what type of audience that I have, and then the good godly people gonna run the negative people to fuck off anyway. So do I care? No, I don't. Because a lot of these people is mad because I'm sitting in front of my business, making my own money, working for myself, and they on somebody else's clock, being told what the fuck to do, what time to clock out. Hey, nigga, you gotta go to lunch. Hey, get off the clock. Matter of fact, we shorten it. You go home for the rest of the day. Hey, playing with your money, playing with your life. Nigga. I don't play that shit. I don't let nobody else dictate my livelihood, nigga. I never have and never will. Nigga, even if all else fail with what I got going on now, nigga, I told myself I would never go, you know, I already made a vow to myself. If this don't work out for me, I'm going back to pimping and selling dope. I'm not finna live a hard life. If this don't work out for me, after I done put all this positive energy trying to build a positive business and live an honest life, if this do not work out for me, I will forever be a pimp and a drug dealer. I will be the devil. I will be turning out people chilling on drugs everywhere across America and will give not 2 fucks. I trick them with a blunt and give them some coke. I got you. I'm gonna sprinkle some fentanyl on the weed. I'm just gonna turn to the devil. I'm gonna sell drugs again. I ain't never had problems when I was selling drugs. How you doing? Push that like button. I ain't lying. I contemplate every time I go in the grocery store and go down the bacon aisle. I ain't lying. I be looking at that cornbread Jiffy Mix, and then I turn around, I see the flour, the gold medal flour, and then I turn around and I see that baking soda. Every time I see baking soda, I just drop my head and walk the fuck off the aisle like I can't take it. It's just too much reminding me what I could be doing and how much money I could be making. And I'm sitting here in actuality just doing the opposite. How you doing? No, he's actually the opposite of a sellout. Black Democrats are sellouts. They really are. Thank you. God bless you for understanding the truth and knowing the difference. You know, my great-grandfather, my grandfather, my great-great-grandfather were Republicans. They were Republicans. And they told me when I was a child that black men, all black men, should always represent and vote for the Republican Party. If you are a real black man, a business black man, see, There's three type of black men in this world. You know, there's business black men, the ones that make business happen. Then there's, how do you say, supervisor black men, the ones that like to work under those and be the supervisor. You know what I mean? Of the ones that's making it happen. Then it's the ones that's lost in the sauce and just workers that's being supervised by the supervisor. You know what I mean? By the nigga that's really making it happen. Like, it's not that hard, man. It's only three type of niggas in this world. It's a nigga that make it happen, a nigga that sit back and watch it happen, and a nigga that sit back watching, a nigga that's sitting back watching, a nigga that's watching it make it happen and don't know what the fuck is going on all along. Like, my grandfather told me that shit when I was a child, and he told me this shit too. And this shit didn't make sense to me until I got older. When shit don't make sense to you, let that shit go, man. When you see some shit and you don't understand what the fuck, and if a motherfucker walk up to you and say some crazy ass shit, and it don't make no sense to you, let it go, bro. Just let it go. Walk the fuck off and just don't even respond. Just walk the fuck away from them niggas and let their ass stand in stupidity. Like, for real, let them stand in stupidity. Push that like button. Show me some love. I need a dollar, dollar, dollar is what I need. Hey, hey. I need a dollar, dollar. Dollar is what I need. If you share your story, would you share your dollar with me? Hey, hey, I need a dollar, dollar, dollar is what I
What kind of
need.
flag is that? Huh? What kind of flag is that?
Flag. Palestinian.
Oh yeah?
You don't know your countries?
Not that one.
That's Palestine.
It's called Blue Tap.
Palestine, man. Say what? Don't think that one though you did. What you mean? Love this ignorant tape. How do you suppose we do that on an anonymous chat platform that doesn't upload photos?
Hey, fool, let me do this real quick. I'll get up out of
I
here.
got you, fool. I gotta pull it
I'm
up.
about to go pick up some breakfast right next door.
You on TNT?
Yeah.
You doing Apple Pay?
No.
Huh?
Yeah, tap. Not Apple Pay. But tap.
I need a dollar, dollar, dollar is what I need. Shit keep knocking my motherfucking lie down and everything. I'll call you back. Huh? Oh shit. The fuck is wrong with my damn thing? No. Fuck, man. This the fuck that shit.
You got your little swipe for your card?
No, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to
Swipe up the card too.
Alright. Here we go. My internet tripping, for real.
That shit went through.
Yeah, went through.
See it on my end. Alright, bro, I'm out of here.
How your foot? Oh, you put that boot back on. That motherfucker started hurting again? You good, bro? I need a dollar, dollar, what I need. I need a dollar, dollar, dollar is what I need. Give me your losers. Absolutely not. For real. I need a dollar, dollar, dollar is what I need. Hey, hey. I need a dollar, dollar, dollar is what I need. What the fuck? How did that happen? Have you ever rolled a joint before? You don't smoke joints? Yeah, this is the best American early morning snack. Get you a good joint and a goddamn piece of watermelon. That make America great again, right there. Just those two elements: a good joint early in the morning with a piece of watermelon. Look at that. You want to twist that thing like that. You want to make sure that thing roll in it good, just like that. And get that motherfucker all the way up to that point, just like that. And you lick that motherfucker, and you roll that motherfucking thing just like that. And you lick that motherfucker. I be wrong with most of y'all. Y'all just need to hit a joint and chill the fuck out. Now you hit a joint, boy, your whole day will change. You know that? You fuck around and hit a joint, and your whole day will change. You'll be starting to see America change, becoming great again instantly. I see it now, Snag. I love y'all, man. Follow me. Talk y'all shit. Say what you don't. Say what you don't like. Engage with me. You say your neighbor say he want a Boosie fade. Should I tell him to stop by your shop? On South Central Los Angeles. This dude is gonna be passed out on the floor of his shopping house. I love you, dog. Man, you see in America, man, how this shit drive a nigga. Get to the point, man, we just crash out on social media. Don't give two fucks about it, don't we? I'm a real man, man. I can handle my liquor, nigga. Nigga, I can drink this whole bottle. You see, I done already started sweating. It's coming out of me right now. It's starting to sweat. I'm starting to sweat right now. Whew. I done had a... Whew. When you stop by Miami, all right, this dude is already faded. You a real drug addict. Well, you know, all my friends are crack babies. And they say you are what your friends are. So I claim to be a crack baby, even though I'm not a crack baby, right? I've never been a crack baby. There is no way humanly possible I could be a crack baby. I try to tell y'all that crack was not created, didn't hit the streets hard in 1984. It was created in 1982. So, like, if y'all know anything about crack history, right? I was born in the 70s. So there's no way humanly possible. My mama smoked some weed. She hit a sherm stick. She said she snorted some powder. She had some good cocaine back in those days. But crack ain't never been in my system, Jack. Crack, no. She did some mushrooms. She said she did some acid. She tripped. But now, you know, but they said the biggest high they used to get high off of was PCP. They used to love to get wet. Love to smoke that sherm. Then a lot of the sherm heads turn to crack heads. They go back to sherm when they couldn't afford the crack. You know what I'm talking about? Give your life to God. I have, brother. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you what God would do for you when you give your life completely to him and let him guide your path and make decisions for you. Like sometimes, man, you just got to let go and let God have his way. God is the ultimate. He's the one that does it all for us, man. Everything I have was given to me by God, and I know that. I know that. Everything. I'm not a Christian. I'm just a spiritual man. I don't fall under nobody's denomination. I don't believe in religion. I believe in God. I know God. That's why I believe in God. I know God. See, a lot of people believe in God or believe in Jesus because belief is believing in something of the unknown. But the reason why I believe is because I know God. Like, I just say believe because believe is the connecting word that connect all of us together in the same sense that we going down the same path of righteousness. Like, nah, I know God. I don't just say I believe in God. No, I know God. I have a perfect relationship. Me and God talk every night. And everything I have, God gave it to me and told me he was going to give it to me before he gave it to me, nigga. Like, so, I don't know about y'all, man, but I think differently when it comes to God, man. Because I understand God. I understand God, man. I understand that I don't understand God. And I understand that I would never understand God, but I understand what I understand of God. You get that? Do I have to be the bearer of great news? Like, come on, sir. I told you, man. I started off, my life didn't start off like yours. I didn't complete grammar school. I didn't graduate from the 6th grade. I didn't graduate from junior high. I didn't graduate from high school. I ain't gonna say I didn't go to college. I went to college. I graduated from a college. I had fun. Oh yeah, I graduated from 2 colleges. Yeah. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna tell you how, some people's lives can turn out a lot different from other people. And yes, I'm an educated black man. Self-educated for most of the part. But I went to college. I went to real college, nigga. Fuck you mean? I broke the odds. Yeah, I broke my statistics. What people told me I would never be, I would never ever achieve, I tore that shit up years ago. I done been doing that. Like, I done had more than every motherfucker that told me I would never be shit than they ever would have in their life. Haha, you didn't go to real college. Yeah, I did, brother. I went to Mississippi State University. I went to Alcorn State University. Went to a real college. I went to Jones County Community College. Yeah, I went 3 different colleges. Yeah, I've been to college before. And I fucked a whole bunch of bitches when I was in there. That's all I was doing. I was being distracted by coaching. You said, what colleges did I? Okay, I graduated from Southwest Southwest Institutional Bible College, and that was in South Florida. Dr. Tab was my instructor, was my professor. Let me put it like that. I didn't say instructor, Professor Dr. Tab. Um, I graduated with a bachelor's degree. First, I got my associate's degree. Then I got my BA, my bachelor's, and then and that was in theology. I graduated. I studied theology, and then I went to Moeller Barber College, and I graduated there, and I got my degree in barbering in Moeller Barber College, and so I done graduated from 2 different colleges, but 2 different colleges 3 times. But for my associate degree, I got a graduation ceremony, and then for my BA degree, I got yeah. So I lead by example. I tell my kids to go to college and get a degree because I got 2 degrees. The fuck you mean? That's credible. I got 2 degrees. That's creditable. So I'm not a dumb man, black man. I'm not stupid. I'm not ignorant. Inquiring minds want to know, Jew. What you want to know? Answer the question. Lonely poignant. Hold on, brother. I lost hope in talking. Okay, where we at? Fake typical Christian. Give me your email. Like I said, Brokey. What you gonna send me? You gonna send me some? You gonna help me? You gonna help me raise this 600,000? It don't matter. Whoever helped me come up with the $600,000, I done already told everybody that invests into the project. You would receive $1 on $1. You would double your money. If you give me $100, you would get $200 back. And we don't, the big people, the big investors, ain't gonna mind us wiggling out the small investors first, and then the big investors can get bigger and bigger residuals. So for the small people that invest small, you're gonna get paid real fast. The community the moment we purchase the property and get the community started, it's gonna produce 35,000 a month. And that's just with the first group of people. As we expand and get bigger, we turn it to 100-bed project. That turned to 74,000. That's 66. That's 34. That's 68,000. So just imagine, 10 months is 680,000. But my main goal is 100. I get up to 100 beds, my dream will come alive. And this is revenue for the community. Starting it out, temporary housing and shelter. It's a shelter program. People who want to get off the streets for a good night's sleep and get some resources for a better way of life. You know what I mean? After people start coming after so long, some of them become permanent residents. They get a chance to live on the quarters, and they pay a certain amount a month to live there. And we have, transportation to take them back to the city, drop them off. They can go handle their business, come back. You know what I mean? We're going to even have emergency pickup for some of our members. You get stuck out in the city and can't make it home, we'll send you an Uber to come get you. And we're gonna make sure you make it home. And we're going to take it out your check. Push that like button. Y'all already see where the gold brick road's gonna be at. It's gonna be real nice. It already got a fence around the property. Let me show y'all what it looked like. See, it's already got a fence in the front of the property. So we already gonna have private entrance. Already got water systems, water pump, water wells out there. It's got 2 water wells. This is all the land that sit on the property. That's 35 acres behind it. You see the mountains back there? We gonna own some mountainsides. From the top of the landscape, that's the property that exists. You see, it got the swimming pool on the side. There's 7 houses on that lot right there. 7 houses already built. I could be doing what they say, multi-generational living. I can have 10 families out here if I wanted to. But we gonna build off. And there's some nice houses too. I don't know what they look like on the inside, but the outside look pretty solidly structured. But it don't matter. what we gonna do, we adding on to it. We gonna be a whole bunch. We gonna be adding a whole bunch to that. But this is nice. I like this part. This part really shows the potential of the property. It's got a big ass swimming pool with a slide and a diving board. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It's got a garden. One, two, three, four, five, six. Swimming pool. It's real nice. How you doing? Push that like button. You see it? Look how big that swimming pool is. That is real nice. And this could be a black community, man. In the middle of the desert. Look, ain't no neighbors nowhere near. It's perfect. And see the Black Beverly Hills building moving in. Alright, he is definitely talking to God today, if y'all haven't noticed. Thank you. Affirmations to you. All we need is the name of the company, Tubi. My Irish, long blonde head biker husband loves yeah, it look nice. Goddamn, what's up, man? You like my tray? I've had this tray for about 15 years. My Lieutenant State Trooper father raised me right, Brokey. Oh, the police raised you right? Your stepdaddy? I bet he gave you a lot of hard love. State Trooper stepdaddy. Give a fuck about your stepdaddy. My stepdaddy was a drug dealer. Taught me how to sell drugs. Take care of myself. Best man I ever known. Love that nigga. You're a funny dude. Thank you. Nene. Are you a dude? Man. You said it's my birthday. Well, you grew up to be the police too. I fuck the police. What time is it? 11:30. You said, would I leave her too? You know, this is the funny thing in my life. Every woman in my life left me. I ain't never left a woman. I ain't never left a woman. Every woman I ever had left me. And you know, most of them all had the same shit. All of them said the same shit about me. And I swear, like 98% of them said the same shit about me. The reason why they left. All you want to do is have sex. All you want to do is fuck, 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 fuck. I'm like, fuck, what the fuck? The fuck you mean? You don't want to be my bitch then. What the fuck? If you don't want to, they say women's supposed to think of sex more than men do, but damn. All of them. All of them. All of them. And I had two girls. Two girls. That's why I say I had one girl that I would have fell head in love with. I really was feeling her. I was liking her, but she had two kids already, and she had her tubes tied. No children. And I really, really liked that girl. Like I would have married Shantae. She looked shit better than she did back then, 20 years ago. Today, like I would have still been with Shantae, but I just can't. I can't. You know, at that time, I had already. God had already told me He was gonna give me a son. I was gonna have another. I was gonna have some more children, and I wanted more children because I hadn't had a chance to let my seed grow. I'm conscious of the children I bring in the world. I just want to let you know I got two children that I claim. I got about 11 that's unknown. I never went back to find out. You know, but I claim all of them, all 13 of them. I remember when they mama told me I ain't feel. There we go. I'm sorry. There we go. I'm sorry. I knew something was wrong with it. Danny is black because he votes Democrat. Ain't that about a bitch? You know what? I wonder what East Coast Chris is. My boy East Coast Chris should be coming in right about now. Is East Coast Chris in now? Oh damn! I lost my whole fucking audience. Ain't that about a bitch? What happened? I'm being net neutralized right now. I'm being net neutralized. I said something. Emotional maturity of a 13-year-old. Well, you know, maybe that might be because at 12 years old, I was in prison. And I might be still stuck in that emotional maturity mindset of a 13-year-old. Because 13 is when my puberty started kicking in prison, right? I'm like, damn. I'm locked up around a bunch of niggas. Bullshit. 12 years old in prison. This dude is lying. Understand, brother. I don't waste my breath. I might need that shit one day when I'm on my yacht and it's going down in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. I might need that shit. So I ain't wasting my breath. It happened. You came out and America wasn't great anymore. America been great for me ever since. What y'all don't understand about Donald Trump is, do y'all see what he did? Y'all didn't see what he did, right? Y'all don't understand why. There is more people that like Donald Trump, and we don't give a fuck what he got going on right now, than people that dislike him. If it wasn't for Donald Trump, I would not have a business. I would not have a business. I tell everybody, every black person, everybody in America had an opportunity to grab some money when Donald Trump, when the train first came in, nigga. If you didn't get on the motherfucking golden train, if you didn't understand that MAGA movement was a motherfucking money train, nigga, you was a dumbass nigga. Straight the fuck up, nigga. I'm still making money from COVID, nigga. I'm still on, nigga. I'm one of the niggas that's still making and own, nigga. 500,000 plus, nigga. Fuck you. Do you understand? I love Donald Trump, nigga. Nigga, I am motherfuck you and your feelings. He ain't do shit for you because you didn't know how to get it. But every intelligent nigga, every motherfucker from the bottom that had the niggas, if you didn't know how to take advantage of the opportunity and make it and fly with it, I feel so sorry for you, nigga, for the last For the last 7 years, nigga. I have not been broke. Nigga, for the last 7 years, my whole life, financially, emotionally, spiritually changed. I threw my EBT card back at them crackers 7 years ago, nigga. Do you know what that feel like? Have you ever walked into the goddamn county building and just slung that motherfucking EBT card right at there and said, bitch, I don't need this shit. Fuck your QR7. And walk the fuck out that bitch? Like, nigga, you don't know what it feel like to feel good to be able to live and take care of yourself. Do it. You ain't never been able to. You ain't never been able to. I understand, brother. You ain't never been able to. And I feel so sorry for you motherfuckers. Because, hey, I did 17 years in prison, nigga. And I done made more money than niggas that been out for the whole 50 years. Like, I just don't understand. Honest money. Legit money. Like, when you want to talk about some bullshit, we can talk about some bullshit. I see if I took that money and bought some cocaine and I've been flipping keys for years and be like, yeah, nigga, I've been living the wrong way to live life. And, nigga, I've been living by the book, by the bank, nigga. It feel good to live by the book, by the bank. No worries. You ain't got to worry about a motherfucker trying to rob you, trying to plot on you. None of that dumbass shit, nigga. You can go to sleep at peace at night, nigga. Nigga, I go to sleep with the fuck I feel like it. In peace, this. Huh. You ain't got to worry about none of the bullshit. Niggas telling the police on you. Feds watching. You ain't got to worry about none of that shit. Like, come on, man. Life is beautiful when you figure out, when you come up with a plan for yourself to survive and make money sufficient, efficient, enough to really live. Like I tell people, man, if you cannot control the temperature of your environment, you're not living. You living in hell on earth. It's 100 degrees outside right now. It's 70 degrees inside my shop. If I go home, my air conditioner been on for 3 weeks and I ain't even been in that motherfucker. It's 60 degrees in that bitch. Guaranteed. Guaranteed motherfucking tea. I ain't been home in 3 weeks. Nigga, and I guarantee you, if I walk in that bitch, it'll freeze me instantaneously. Found you, Denise, and your company. Denies. What the fuck? Found you. I mean, I don't understand. Your website looks amateur and cheap. I did it myself. And it wasn't cheap. I spent $600 on that damn website. GoDaddy. GoDaddy ripped my mouth out, nigga. My website is a website, and it's a .com. You can look it up, and I ain't mad at you. It may be a little tacky, but you know, just like my shop, eventually I'm gonna find some time in my mind and go back to it, right? The same way I built it and designed it myself, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna stare at it. And when I stare at it and I see I see where it need improvement at, and see where I get my improvement ideas from is AI. I go to DeepSeek and I drop DeepSeek, like, I want you to look at my website and tell me where I need some improvements at, because this shit ain't working. DeepSeek tell me a lot of shit. You understand? AI, if you don't learn how to use AI with your business, nigga, your business gonna drown. Do you understand? Like limousine service, New Jersey. Ooh, my hand is itching. Oh my God, I can feel it. Lord Jesus. I'm finna get paid. I'm gonna get some money, Lord Jesus. I've been needing a blessing. I've been needing a financial blessing. Lord Jesus. I'm finna get paid. I feel it. This Jew is a complete goofy. I'm not a Jew. I'm a Negro. That's what's on my birth certificate. I'm a Negro. I'm from the Negro nation. The same way the Jews built Israel, we gonna build Negro nation, the home of the Negroes. And the way our city gonna prosperly grow, people gonna automatically claim us to be the real chosen people of God. We ain't even gotta say it. They gonna automatically know it by, you know, the prosperity of our community. The way God just gonna, I'm telling you, the first year gonna be magnificent. Our community gonna grow so strong the first year. You know, it's just like you say, God got a way to catch people's attention. And if I can purchase this property, I'm going to catch a lot of people's attention. And what I'm trying to do is open up the Pandora box for black people to live. Why is it a problem that I'm trying to help other people create a way to live? If I can sell you a plot of land to build you a house in California for $25,000. $25,000, I'll give you enough land to build a 1,500 square foot home. Every 1,000 square feet larger than 1,500 is 10,000 extra. How big do you want to build your home? I want to know. It ain't your dream home unless you build it. If you don't sit down with the architects and design and draft out the whole dream home, your dream, it's not your dream home. Just because you qualify to buy a house and you get into your first time buyer, you think, oh, I bought my dream house. You didn't buy no dream shit. It was a dream for you to buy a house one day. Yeah, that's what you did. But you didn't buy your dream house. I'm going to help people build their dream homes. Like, people going to be able to build their dream homes because we're going to have a construction company that will build the home for you. Because we're going to be building homes. Because we're going to have a construction company building homes. Like, one thing about capitalism, you got to know how to capitalize on every aspect of your venture. You can't allow nobody else to force you to rely on them. So even from the wood to the nails to the, I really have a vision to build my own wood mill. But we can build our own wood mill, build our own wood. We can build our own nails. We can have our own metal works. We can do our own steel. Like, it's a lot of things we can do on our own. We can build our own frames, it's a lot of things, black people. We can build our own glass. It's a lot of things we can do on our own. And it's cheaper to make it ourselves. It's a lot cheaper to make it ourselves. And if we get black people in skilled trades in every aspect of building and living life on our community will be the most golden, beautifulest. Because you got to think about it, man. Everybody got to put effort in order for a city to be beautiful. From the community, from the people that's inside the community, to the government that structure it all together. You know what I mean? Remember my name. I can help you with anything you need 3D printed. That is at least I can do for the Black MAGA community. Support. A lot of people don't believe, or they don't see it. They don't see my dream. Do you know Roy Rogers, the actor? The Roy Rogers. I just want to show y'all something. I want to tell y'all something. You remember Roy Rogers, the famous white actor, cowboy? Roy Rogers bought 500 acres of raw, high desert land. And he invited a lot of his rich white actor friends and community people to move out to the high desert and build horse ranches. Now the high desert is a full-blown, it's like 5, 6 cities in the high desert that connects where Roy Rogers started his community, right? In Victorville, California, Roy Rogers owned 85% of the land. His family sold it off to the city, and as things started to go, as people started to grow. But that man started this whole community, this whole city that's up here today. And it was all dirt roads and carriages. And this was the last country, the last western part of civilization in the Wild West before it became modernized with dirt with paved roads and all that. They just in the last 20 years they just started putting all these paved roads and shit in place. Like it's crazy. And I got a vision. The Lord gave me a vision, man. A plot of land in the middle of all this shit, and it's gonna be a prime real estate when we get this shit going, man. Like, cause they got a train coming from Vegas, and our property gonna sit like 30 minutes from the main train station. People gonna be able to come in. We'll be able to do train. We'll be doing Vegas tours to the people come in and community. They can come to the Black Resort. Then they can go to the bullet train. We go to Vegas. We gonna have some fun. We gonna make some money. It's prime real estate. And we build them ponds out there, the fishing ponds, where people can go out there and fish, and whatever they catch, they can keep it. You gotta weigh it out and pay for it. But we're gonna have a cleaning stations where they can clean it on the spot. We're gonna have some deep fry stations where they can fry their own fish. They can rent out the propane tanks. And we can sell them grease. They can fry their own fish right there on the spot. It's gonna be like a campground resort. People be able to fish and cook and eat it on the spot. Like, we're gonna have, we're gonna take one of the ponds and we're gonna make a small pond, right? And we're gonna throw some ducks in them. We're gonna throw some ducks in them, some little tilapia fish. This is where the baby tilapia is gonna float at, and we're gonna make a hydroponic garden out of that. And we're gonna grow fruits and vegetables and all kind of shit off the hydroponic garden. Like, people don't understand. Like, we can really create a community that will feed the community. Like I said, once our revenue gets strong and we start building that casino, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. We're going to have it going on. We get the casino built on the property. It's a wrap. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Push that like button. Said drop the mic. I put that casino out. We put that casino out there. The whole community will prosper and flourish from that point. And it ain't got to be a big casino, man. Ain't got to do no big casino, man. But it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. It's going to be a nice casino, man. I can just see our waitresses and cocktail girls running through that. That motherfucker going to be nice. I'm telling you, all black casino. We ain't never had an all black casino in America, nigga. Like, nigga ran by a city that's operated by a black city. Man, we gonna have so many people at our casino. And we gonna give away some money, man. We gonna give away some money, man. We gonna still make money, but we gonna give away some. We gonna let some people make some money at our casino. But we gonna make some money, dog. The casino always win, man. But we gonna give away some money. People gonna be really talking about, they win. I won. That's cool. God bless you. That's cool. I'm gonna tell you, man, how to do this shit, man. We letting these white folk, they've been doing this shit to us for years and years, and we feeling like we ain't got no choice but to go through them. We gotta buy our shit through them. Nigga, we gonna have our own black Walmart, and it ain't gonna be called Walmart. No. We gonna call it Black Wally World. Black Wally World. Yeah, we gonna make Walmart motherfucking deal a contract with us. Like Walmart be hard bargaining all the, Walmart don't own shit that's in their stores. They hard bargain all the competitors, right? We're gonna hard bargain Walmart and make their ass negotiate with us, and we gonna get a profit off of everything that's on the shelf, and Walmart gonna place it in our community. Cause why? The motherfucking crackers want to make some money, right? But it's gonna be called Black Raleigh World, and we gonna take all they shit, and we gonna make money off of it. They gonna want to put their products out there because they gonna got a community, some money down there, and then inside our real community, we gonna fuck the game up. We gonna have our own currency. We gonna have our own currency inside of our community. Everybody would have a bank account. You would have real money in your bank account, but we would have a currency exchange. And our currency have to be purchased from everybody that enter our community. And that's another way we gonna make revenue. They can't just go into our casino with cash money and think that no, you gotta do currency exchange. And we charge 25 cents on a dollar off the top. The community gets that, and that's a residual check that get kicked down to the community from the local government. Like, it's a lot of things that's gonna happen. The people that move and live into our community, hell, pretty much whatever you pay to buy in over time, you're gonna get it back with profit. You're gonna love to move into our community, but these are for the Negroes. Once I get 100,000 Negroes out there on 12, then y'all gonna see the light. 100,000 Negroes, everybody begging to live in the land, on the land. We gonna have it going on, y'all. We gonna have it going on, man. I'm telling you. Watch what I tell you. People gonna be coming, and it's more land out there we can buy, but we gonna have to buy more if it's all said and done. If we want the city to really grow, we gonna have to buy some more. But at the same time, I can take 35 acres and I can build a small black city, and it'll be so beautiful and glamorous and luxurious. People don't understand. Like, you don't believe in that, huh? A black city. Yeah, I'm talking black. When you get to talking black, people don't want to hear that shit. I understand. Plenty of success, black people who understand the system. You dead think segregation is going to help. Man, you crazy as hell. Segregation was the worstest thing black people ever done, bro. If we'd have never integrated with these motherfuckers, it'd be so many rich black families in America right now, it'd be pathetic. And if you understand the system, you got to create a system just like theirs and beat them at their own game. I'm going to tell you something about life, bro, and the way I learned it. I learned how to cut my own goddamn path. And when we cut our own path and make motherfuckers come down our path and see the light, when they get to the Emerald City, Negro City, it's gonna be golden Negro City. Our streets gonna be made of gold bricks, man. We gonna have gold brick roads, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. We having gold brick roads. Gold brick roads, man. White pretty rocks. Gold brick roads, man. Our little city town square will be gold brick roads. Like, it's gonna be so beautiful. Tell me one place that gold, man. I ain't say it was gonna be real gold, 24 karat gold, 18. I didn't say none of that shit. We gonna get some of that gold paint from China that don't never fade, and we gonna spray them damn roads gold, nigga. Fuck you mean? And we're going to always have maintenance. Our roads going to stay pretty gold. They're going to stay clean. We're going to have street sweepers. It's going to stay pretty. Our city going to be clean every day. What up, though? Push that like button. Finna get my life together. I'm depressed. I'm finna get dressed up. Yesterday, I wrote one joke. God showed me a vision. And what I did was I took one of my old jokes and I rewrote it. I timed it. I respoke it. I locked it in gold. Now I put it in transcript. Now I got a written form. That joke is complete. Yesterday I did one. Today I'm trying to do at least. My goal is to do 2 jokes. But my mindset is to do more. Even though I did one yesterday, I gotta do more today. So I'm gonna do at least 2 today. Moving forward, progress. I got some pictures on the wall that I want to move around. I need to move those pictures. I'm gonna sweep and mop the floor. Clean, sanitize my brushes and combs and my disinfectant can. Start marking down on my calendar some comedy shows that I need to attend. I gotta go to the Improv. I need to go to Ha Ha Cafe. I need to go to Comedy Chateau. I gotta go back to Comedy Chateau. I hope you're in a better mood. When you do your comedy skit. I'm always in a mood. But you know, when I do comedy, I do it in character. I'm a real character. I tell people that. It's a mindset that I go in when I get on stage and I'm in character. I'm not responsible for nothing that I say when I say what I'm gonna say. I don't, most of the times, I don't even know what the fuck is gonna come out my mouth. When I go on stage and I'm doing an open mic or I'm ripping and rapping, how do you say ripping and practicing my comedy? Throwing my material in all kind of directions. I never want to throw it in a perfect formula because a lot of comedians is watching. And comedians steal jokes. Comedians steal ideas, right? They inspire, comedians inspire other comedians. And my comedy on an intellectual level, when I get on stage and the things that I talk about, no other comedian can get up there and try to, you ain't gonna be identified that I'm different in certain genes of comedy, especially subjects. And when I talk about certain shit, the way I pull laughs out of people, no other comedian can do that. You know what I mean? I really was told by Scroncho. Y'all know who Scroncho is? That's the assistant pimp. Yeah, the assistant pimp. Yeah, Scroncho, man. The last time Scroncho seen me on stage when I got off, that nigga shook my hand and hugged me and said, "Man, you gonna be the savior of black comedy, nigga." My nigga. And he told me, he said, "Man, you might as well get ready to be hated a lot, nigga. They finna start hating the fuck out of you, Snag." And motherfuckers really started hating me, man. Like, I get hated. I'm hated by a lot of black comedians. And the ones that hate me are the ones that know for a fact that they're nowhere near as funny as me on stage. And that's the fucked up part. Instead of working with some, you dislike me because I'm funnier than you, and you disagree with the content or the subjects that I talk about when I'm on stage. I understand, man. A lot of people like that. I got into it with a lot of black comedians over a comedian that I used to work with. You know, some people got respect levels. Respect levels is respect levels. But when people don't know about certain people, when you deal in business with people, those individuals deal with each other like, I don't give a fuck how big a comedian is, right? When two comedians do a show together, in real life, when them comedians talk to each other and communicate with each other, they talk to each other man to man. The big comedian don't talk down on the small comedian. It would never work like that. J. Anthony Brown ain't never talked down on me in my presence or nothing. You know what I mean? Everything we did when we built our show, we built it together with men, with ideas. He fed my ideas, he took my ideas, and we built the show. And it's funny because I tried to help a brother that I seen really needed help, and I seen a lot of other people trying to take advantage of him, and they wasn't trying to help him. And he asked me. I didn't ask him. I did not ask J. Anthony Brown to do that show, to join the show. That man walked up to my RV, seen how I was living, and I had just did a show. I had performed. And I went outside, and I used to, every time I performed at the J Spot, when I finished, I went back outside and got in my RV and watched TV, just chilled. I would come back to the club or in the club after the club was over with to get paid, but I wasn't hanging around and lingering around with people or none of that shit. I was always an introvert. Like, I always separated myself from other comedians. I was never a part of none of their groups. Like, never. What they talked about, you know, how they integrated with each other. I used to just watch their ass, and I seen everything I needed to see to understand who was who, what was what, you know, how this shit was going. And because I sat in the corner and I'd always smoke my weed, people pre-assumed that I had the same skeletons in my closet like them. And I laughed at them because I would give people the impression that I did, and I would walk away. I would start a conversation, feed into the bullshit, and then I'd dip off on their ass. Like, and then and I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I was having fun with this shit, but at the same time, I was learning the industry from the inside out. And a lot of people don't understand. See, I don't drink. Like, I don't drink, And motherfucker be like, man, at that time, I was fresh out of prison. I wasn't drinking no alcohol. I had a fresh mind. Life drove me to drinking. I just want to let you know. After you start making money and you get all the bills and life starts stressing you out, life drives you to drinking. I understand why everybody drink now. But for me, myself, I don't drink, right? And motherfuckers was shitting on me, man, talking bad about me, doing me bad, all kind of shit, man. I got a story to tell, and Hollywood know it. And I ain't gonna be the nigga to die and let a nigga make money off my story. I swear, I'm finna put it together if I have to by myself. All I need is just a little help. I got one idea in my head that can make us millions of dollars right now. A comedy movie, a B movie. A B movie. When I say a B movie, it's called a B movie because it's a bullshit production movie. It probably take us about $20,000-$25,000 to produce it. But I guarantee you we'll make millions off of it because of the content of the hilarious. It's just, and the comedians that we're going to put in it. We can take 25,000 and we can put some of the hottest comedians in the game in it right now. The more comedians I get to join it, the more comedians, how do you say, the more funny the project's gonna be. And everybody that see the script, hear the movie, like once they see it, and I got 5 comedians that already done signed up to do it with me once I be able to shoot it. That's gonna automatically open up the Pandora box for every comedian to line up to sign up to be in it. And everybody get a chance to audition for a part. And they, if nothing else, they gonna have a small role, you know, in they extra shit. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody will be recognized in the movie, but it'll be fucking hilarious. It's already written, man, and it's called Noober. I like throwing my ideas out there because they say to build your confidence when you know you already got shit. Like, I got some shit, and it's sad, man, because somebody gonna try to steal my idea, but I done already put it out there. I got it locked in stone. If anybody come up with anything near it, I'ma sue the shit out their ass. And then that's another way I can make money. And then I can take the little money I get from suing their ass, and I can put it into my other movie idea. I ain't gonna put but one out there. And I got a movie idea that's a comedy movie, and it's called Noober. Niggas who can't work. Ain't that about a bitch? That's the devil. I don't think I should say it. That was the devil. I was trying to say something, and then I went like silent. You didn't hear that, huh? The hate is crazy, ain't it? Ain't it? I love you though, man. Show me some love. Where my moderators at? Where's Shatika Woods? Ain't nobody. I gotta find me a loyal moderator. And you gotta be pretty. You gotta be a female. An authentic, organic female. I want to see your birth. I want to see your baby pictures when you was a baby. I want to see your little girl with your pigtail pictures. You got to show me all your evolutional pictures till you grown as a woman. You got to be authentic. I'm not taking applications for authentic female moderators that can really help us clean this page and keep it going the right way. I had a good moderator. Her name was Incognita. And I fell in love with Incognita. Fell in love with her. I think she fell in love with me. We had phone sex one night, and I never talked to her again. I always run my women away, man. I ain't do nothing but send her a dick PV. You know, DPV is a dick picture video. Like, I tell men, quit sending dick pics, send dick picture videos. Like, it start off like a picture, but it moves. It's animated. Like, yeah, mine impressive. The screen is all black, and then it lighten up. The green screen come on, and the head it just rides through the screen like this. And I put 2 eyes on it and a smiley face, and I let it sit there and it stare. And then it just hover, going on out the screen, bam, and it fades away. And I promise you, every female I ever son it to, you ought to see the response. Y'all like, a lot of them say, that's impressive. Is that real? Why would I send you something like that if it wasn't real? Don't send dick pic, brothers. A lot of brothers got dick pic cocked and ready in their phone. I do too, but don't do that, dog. That's not the way to do it, man. Like, I learned the hard way. I learned from the new school. Do dick pic videos. It's dick pic videos. Like, you got to do a DPV, dick pic video. If you do dick pic videos, no trans allowed. I ain't worried about it, man. You know, a real man ain't gonna send no dick pic video to a tranny. I don't date bitches online. I date bitches in the flesh. Like, if I can't get your phone and get your number and texting you directly, I ain't sending texts online. That shit is already automatically. Yes, automatically. 85% of all online female profiles is transgender. A boy, girl. Don't trick the shit out of you. My cousin got tricked. That nigga quit his job, sold everything he had, and moved to Thailand. And when he landed, he found out he was talking to a boy, girl. And it was too late. He had already sent his wife a Dear Sarah letter, told her, fuck you, bitch, and all the kids. and the house and everything. You can have that shit. I'm gone. I met the woman of my dream. I'm moving to Thailand. Next night, she called me. You heard from Rob? Like, no, what's up? When he moved to Thailand, he left me and the kids for a woman he met online. And tonight I got a text message from him, and it just had 4 letters all cap. I said, what it say? Help! And I looked at my phone. He sent me the same text message. It was a text in all caps. Help. And then it got another little short message. Man, when I landed, man, found out it was a girl boy, and they been chasing me trying to get my booty. And I was like, oh my God, my cousin being chased all the way through Thailand by boy girls. It was a boy girl. It was a boy girl. He was born a boy, turned into a girl. And they finally got him. Wonder how I know they got him? Because his profile on Facebook changed to Roberta. His name was Rob, but now it's Roberta. That's fucked up shit. Now he a boy girl. Talking to niggas online in America. You ought to come to Thailand. He don't look like a real girl though. For real. Cat, got your tongue? Lord. Ha ha ha. Trump. Hard. Ha ha ha. I love you, man. And President Trump. I love myself and I love President Trump. You know, love starts with self first. You can't love nobody else unless you love yourself first. And most people don't even love themselves. And I just don't wonder how they have love for anybody else when they don't even got love for themselves. When you will crash out and lose everything everything life has to offer for you, just because you upset, because you got feelings, nigga, you ain't got no love for yourself. That's the ultimate self-disrespect. And you can't have no respect for nobody else if you don't respect yourself first. Like, that's some real shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? You see how life is, man. Life is our teacher. This what real comedians do. We sit around, talk shit, drink, and smoke all day. And right around 9:45, we should be hitting the stage for the first show, right? And we hit that motherfucker, walk right on in, hit that hat, grab that mic, make everybody laugh. Yeah, make everybody laugh. By 10:30, we done. The crowd done cleared out. The next crowd come in, 11 o'clock, we start a whole new show. Right around 11:45, 12:45, I hit the stage again. Kill the crowd again. Boom. Money made, night go, let go. A real comedian do at least 2 shows a night, starting on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. Like, when you that funny, clubs book you out 4 days in a row, 2 shows a night minimum. And if you real good, if you can book 3 shows, you're going to do 3 shows in one night. But I promise you, the Lord blessed me to be famous as Kevin Hart and all them other comedians that ever made it to the top. I'm going to do like 3-4 shows a night. And I'm going to open up the Pandora box for other comedians to open up for me. You know, that 1 hour and 15 minutes, that 1 hour and 30 minutes before the headliner hit the stage, open up the Pandora box for other comedians to get opportunity to perform. You know what I mean? In front of the crowd that's anticipating and waiting on me. Like, push that like button. I told you not to fuck with a Taurus bull. Nigga, I'm a Sagittarius horseman. I will stomp on a motherfucking Taurus bull. A Taurus bull be a Sagittarius horseman. Fuck you, nigga. I'll run your ass down and stab you with my sword. I grab you by your anklets and cut your head off. Understand your signs and what signs can beat your sign. I'm a Sagittarius. That's why we're the most dangerous on the zodiac. We the warriors. Show me another zodiac sign that got a weapon. Libras got bows. We don't fuck with Libras because Libras are they'll stick us in the heart. Libras, that's the craziest shit. Tell us a funny joke. Did you know they sell bitches in a box? You ever heard of bitches in a box? They really sell bitches in a box. It's called Bitch in a Box on Temu. You can look them up. They silicone, realistic, AI infused. They got AI infusions. They not AI operated. They not Android. They not humanoids. They not humanoid and Android humanoids. But they sex dolls. They silicone, real life, realistic sex dolls. And you can get them. They call Bitch in the Box. And you can get them. And they got speakers in their head. And you can program them with the app to talk. So you can sit them up on the bed. They can talk to you. They talk back. They got AI. They got AI voice. Voice command. And once you program it, it say exactly what you want it to say. You can program this bitch and to take perfect instructions. She can serve you to the fullest. She can talk sweet to you every time you come through the door. She got cameras in her eyes, so she like, she's beautiful. And I had mine look just like Rihanna. I took a picture of Rihanna, and I sent the picture. Had long hair, had 28 inch long hair. The feet was pretty. I had took a picture of these feet off of feetfinder.com. I went to feetfinder.com and I took a picture of these feet, right? And they pretty feet. And I put it on the bitch. And it took like 8 weeks to come in the mail. When Temu send you shit like this, when they customize this shit, it comes from China. So it came in the mail, and she was beautiful. I didn't share this bitch for the first 4 weeks. I fell in love with her. She was, man, all you needed was some KY jelly ultra gel to activate her. You stuff it down her mouth, and it go down her body, it go all that. And from that point, once you sit up and you put the KY ultra gel in her, and you see her, she start dripping, she ready. And then I started tearing her ass up, man. I don't know who came up with this shit. Who stuck their dick in some silicone to come up with the perfect feeling of some coochie inside a silicone realistic sex doll. But it felt so real, so juicy, so wet, so soft. And she ain't had no bottom. That was the only thing I ain't like. She ain't had no bottom. I was like, damn. And so after I got tired of her skeeting all in her, I'm talking about you skeet so hard in that bitch, like it just take away. Like she was sucking all my energy away. I was like, man, I had to realize I had to come up with a way to get my $2,600 back. Cause this dog cost me $2,600. So I called one of my OG homies over. I said, hey man, I got one of these badass prostitutes over here, bro. And she getting down, man, $1,500 a watt. $1,500 a watt. He was like, man, You lying. I'm like, man, she bad. I saw her picture. I had her bent over. What I did, I had handcuffed her to the toilet. And I had her bent over. And I had her face, her head. You can turn her head down there 360 degrees. I had her head turned over. And I took a selfie of her with her ass bent out. The ass felt so real and everything. And I took a selfie of her picture. And I sent it to my OG. He was like, shit, I'm on my way. He cashed out me the money instantly. And shit, I fucked around. He came in, he was like, where the bitch at, man? I said, man, she in the back. She already ready. I got the lights out. I done already put baby oil on her booty. She ready. He like, man, you lying, man. I went in there, I let him stick his head in the bathroom. He seen her. Man, that bitch bad. I said, man, just be nice. Go in there, have some fun. Man, I motherfucking let that old man go in that motherfucker. I heard rumbling around in the bathroom. I'm like, damn, OG, calm down, man. He like, boof, boof. I heard something go, boof. He was like, God damn. Shit. Oh, shit. Man, that nigga came out the bathroom full drenching, deep sweat. I'm like, man, what the fuck, OG, you all right? He like, hell yeah, nigga. Man, where the fuck you find that freaky bitch at? God damn, that bitch was freaky. God damn. I said, is you satisfied? He was like, hell yeah. Man, I was hitting that bitch from the back. And right when I skidded, that bitch farted and jumped out the window. I'm like, what the fuck? Man, I ran in the bathroom. In the bitch, I looked out the window. The bitch was on the other side of the window. Flat as fuck, just deflated. Looking dead up at me. I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga done deflated my bitch. I didn't know the bitch could be deflated. I didn't know it was air in the bitch. No wonder when I was squeezing her, it feels so good. Man, this nigga deflated knocked a hole in that bitch, like, and bust the hole, and the bitch farted and jumped out the window. Like, god damn. They got some new improved bitch in the boxes now. I really want to order me a new bitch in the box. Like, I swear to God, I do. A bitch in the box. If you ain't never had one, go to Temu and type in the search bar, bitch in the box. I swear to God. When you see them, you're going to start jacking off damn near immediately. Like, what the fuck? I ain't no way them bitches look that good. Like, but you gotta really put them together. Like for real. What a joke. Would you say at a funeral? Would I say that joke at a funeral? If it was one of my homeboys that I know that, you know, was fucking one of them sex dolls, hell yeah. I'm gonna tell you the truth about this nigga. This nigga the one that fucked up my sex doll. You damn right. Next time, make one look superwoman, like Superwoman. So her powers, or that bitch flew away. No, Nene, just begging for attention. Caps, lock two. I don't tell jokes. I tell stories. I just be myself and tell funny stories. That's all I do. But watch when I hit bitch in a box on stage in front of a crowd of people. And I'm going to show you what bitch in a box going to do to a nigga. Watch what I tell you. But the joke is already written, bitch in a box. Have you ever had a bitch in a box? I'm going to show you where you can get them motherfuckers at. On Temu, nigga. On Temu. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. I shop like a billionaire, bitch. I turn to I'm fully free on stage. And I talk to people how I'm supposed to talk to them. Like me. I don't change this shit. But when I'm the center of attention in front of 5,000 people, nigga, do you understand what I turn into? A comedy beast, nigga. It is what it is. See? I told you that joke in fast terms. I told you that joke and recollecting sense. I didn't tell you the joke in, how do you say, in the full body language and demeanor how I would tell it on stage. See, when I tell it on stage, if you jiggled at it in any type of fucking way, nigga, you will fucking fall out your chair when I tell it on stage. See, because comedy is structure, is formula, nigga. And I don't talk that fast on stage when I'm like you gotta understand, nigga. What I do, I get paid for what I do, and I know how to do this shit. know how to make it, nigga. And it's formula, nigga. Y'all think a comedian on stage is saying shit, nigga. This is shit. It's written. It's performed. It's practiced. It was put out there in front of people on a random note, and motherfuckers just fell out laughing listening to the shit. So what I do is real comedy, nigga. I create comedy. My comedy authentic, nigga, in real life sense. Like, it's sad that a lot of comedians don't want to fuck with me because they know when I sit down, and I ain't in no comedy room, I'm not really. See, that's where I'm gonna get more dangerous. The more famous I get in comedy, then I'm gonna go pick some comedians that I know that's funny, and I'm gonna pay them to come into the room, to the writers' room with me. And each one of my comedians that I bring into the comedy room, to the writers' room, I'm gonna project them out and let them have a career they own. They gonna fly off and have their own shit, doing their shit. But each one of them, I'm gonna bring another comedian into the writers' room. I ain't gonna do comedians like other comedians doing. They keep them in the writers' room, you know. Most of the comedians, you know, that write for them, they never get a chance to project they comedy career. They always stay the behind the scene writer for that comedian. You know what I mean? Push that like button. Start doing comedy nights at the barbershop, like one time a week. Man, my comedy ain't for intimate audiences, man. My comedy ain't for intimate audience. I have messages in my comedy, man. My comedy is for large crowds of people. My dream of doing comedy when I was in prison, I was on stage, and whatever the fuck I was saying, I don't know, but they was laughing. And every time I get on and off stage, I just let you know that I acknowledge God. The last words that I tell people when I walk stage is, may God bless y'all. Have a good night. And so what people don't understand is that I'm an angel of God, I'm a child of God, and I'm on my mission, man. I'm like a preacher, man. You know, I talk negative, I catch people's attention. I talk shit, I make people laugh. But in real life reality, what I'm here to do is to make an example and set examples and help people who can't help themselves. I've been blessed all my life. What most people want in life, I do not want. Nigga, you want a house? I'ma help you get one. I'ma build you one, nigga. I don't want that shit. I want a motherfucking luxury RV. I do. And before it's all said and done, before I leave this earth, I might have about 10 of them. And every time I buy a new one, I'm going to give away the old one. And every time I give away the old one, somebody going to be able to live in that one in grand luxury. Full life. Life is, you know, it's a blessing, man. We only die once. We live every day. So while we living, we got to make the best of this shit. You know what I mean? A lot of people, oh man, yeah, oh man, you only live once. If anybody say they only live once, they don't know shit about life. Nigga, we only die once. We live every day. And if we don't motherfucking make the best of every day of our lives, we ain't gonna live at all. So it's like, if you want to live in hell and not have nothing, choose to do that. When I get around you and I realize you ain't got shit and you living in hell, I'm going to get far the fuck away from you. I'm not going to even let you reap the benefits of filling my air conditioning, nigga. Like, nah, I'm cool. You can't even afford air conditioning, so ain't no need you coming over here filling mine. Because I pay for everything. I pay for mine, nigga. I live, nigga. You don't want to live? Fuck you. I want to live. I want to live better than the motherfucking white folks. They got a nice house. I want a nicer house. Fuck that. I want to live just like them. I was told that this land belongs to us, the Negroes. I was told that we was on this land before Christopher Columbus discovered America. That's what we were told when we was in school. Christopher Columbus discovered America. Yeah. He made a deal with the Pilgrims on the beach. He gave them a bucket of corn. He said, look, they put a fire on the beach and put a big old kettle pot, and they put corn in the water, and they boiled the water with the corn in it. Christopher Columbus reached in the water and gave the Indians, the Negroes, a piece of corn. They bit it. It was sweet. It was good. Not knowing that corn is the first scientist genetic modified food that was ever created. You know, corn was the first scientific created modified food that was ever created. And they brought that from Europe, England, wherever the fuck they came from. And they offered that to the Negroes. A kernel of corn. Exactly. I'm going to tell you what they did with that corn. Negroes bit it. Good, white man. Oh, good. They said, guess what? Also, you can drink it too. Look, they dipped into the water, into the corn syrup, and corn liquor, right? They made this the corn liquor, took the juice and put it in a cup, and they gave it to them. They started sipping it. Oh, it tastes good. Corn liquor. They started feeling loose. Everybody started dancing around the fire and shit. The Negroes started having fun, started hugging on. The white folks started hugging on them and shit. Everybody was drinking corn liquor. And then Christopher Columbus, they moved the kettle off the fire. They moved the kettle off the fire, right? They took the boiling water off the kettle off the fire, and the fire was just blowing. They put some more gasoline and made the fire real tall, right? And people started doing the bonfire dance. He said, look, this is the best part of the corn. Look what the corn do now. We're going to make popcorn. And he threw some kernels into the fire. And when the corn started popping, right? Pop, 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 pop. Them white folks, them pilgrims, they came out with their muskets, their guns, and started shooting Negroes. Bow, 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 bow. That's how they took South Carolina beach. Bow, 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 bow. They started killing all the Negroes on the beach with the guns. Like, we didn't know nothing about guns. We just had blow darts and blowing arrows and shit. They, intellectually, they conquered us with a weapon that we didn't understand what it was at first. We was dumb as hell. We was walking right up on the guns, getting shot in the head, didn't even know. Bow, like, and we didn't know. They outsmarted us with guns. See, that's what Christopher Columbus and Napoleon created before they came to America and they conquered us. Now, my grandfather told me these stories when I was a kid, and I really want to rewrite them for our black children's sake, for black history, man, so we can tell our children the truth of how America and how the Pilgrims killed the Negroes. On the first night they came to America. They gave us some corn. They fed us some sweet corn. Then they turned around and they gave us some corn liquor and got us drunk. And then they threw some corn in the fire and popped some popcorn, and they came out popping, shooting at us, and we didn't know what the hell was going on. Half of us were dead before we realized to take off running. But don't nobody want to know the truth about America. They say I talk too much. Have you ever heard that? Have a great day. Lewd Jew. You say I'm a Jew because I just told y'all how America was won? That's what they did. Once y'all realize the truth that they tricked niggas with a kernel of corn, they bought America with a kernel of corn, nigga. A kernel of corn, nigga. They tricked us with a kernel of corn. Y'all niggas just don't know the truth, dude. My God. Man, I was just supposed to smoke this joint and go take a shower. Damn. That's okay. Oh, I'm discombobulated. I'm moving everything, ain't moving right. This thing just ain't going things. They ain't spinning. They shouldn't be spinning right now. The way that life should be for me should be great. Fuck. Oh, shit. No wonder I hate popcorn. Yeah, the niggas. The funny shit, we never got a chance to taste the popcorn. Shit. We didn't get a chance to eat the popcorn until we were slaves. It was fucked up. I got a lot of stories, man, of how America, like in the beginning, how shit went. A lot of people don't understand. Like my great grandfather was from the deep south of Mississippi. He was born in 1898. No, 1858. That was my great grandfather. My great grandfather was born in 1909. My great grandmother was born in 1903. She was like 5-6 years older than my grandfather. And see, I had strong connections with those people before they passed away. For at least 20 years, 15 years of for the first 10, 15 years of my life. And I used to be so infatuated with my grandfather, old timey stories and shit. Like he used to tell me how he had, when he was in World War II, he was a POW, and they had him in the ground, and they used to feed the POWs slop, like hog slop, and it was like just a bunch of slop. And he was like, man, we didn't eat that shit. We just shit it in our hands, and we fried it in a frying pan, and we ate our own shit until America came and bombed them motherfuckers, and they came and saved us and brung us about that bitch. Like, they used to eat their own shit. Like, my grandfather told me some survival stories that fucked my head up when I was a kid. Like, how you doing? Push that like button. You look like slop with that hat on, goof. And we can tell you rode that little yellow short school bus. Your comprehension, of reading and writing wasn't that well. Like you can't write a complete sentence. Even though they let you graduate high school, you really didn't have the mental capacity to graduate. They just pushed you out. Like you so damn, it just let him go. Like, cause you can't even write it. Now, if you'd have wrote that sentence and said, you look like slop with that goofy ass hat on, that would have been a complete ass roast your goddamn sentence. Like, but let me read your sentence out loud so the world can know that you 2 seconds from coming out the womb fully retarded. You look like slop with that hat on, goofy. That sounds like a retarded ass sentence from a retarded ass person that was in special need services, rode the special service school bus with all the other kids happy and clapping in school. I'm going to school. I know, man. I used to ride the bus with them niggas. I know, nigga. I didn't ride the bus because I had to. My mama told me I rode that bus because that was the only school bus that came into our neighborhood for black kids. Like, so she felt more safer for me to ride the bus. And she she did something. I don't know what she did, bus driver, but the bus driver was willing to stop right in front of our house every day, blow the horn, wait on me sometimes 5-10 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes to come out the house. And he would take me to school. And then he would drop me off right at the corner, down the street from the school. And I would walk the rest of the way. He would never pull up all the way to the school and let me out. But one time, I fucked around and fell asleep on the school bus. He tried to wake me up. He said he stopped. He called my name. I didn't move. And he was like, fuck it. He had to get to school. He was running late. And when I woke up, he came and shook me up. All the kids on the school bus were standing outside the bus clapping. All right, hey, David. all the other kids seen me get off that bus that day. But I flipped it. It wasn't that I look. They didn't look down on me because I was a popular kid. I told the other kids that I rode the bus with those kids to read them a story from Charlotte's Web, because we had a practice Charlotte's Web thing for school that day, and I had to read my portion. So I was practicing in front of them to see how good I was on the way to school, and it was like they out shit, and everybody fell for it. But I still was looked at as a retarded motherfucker. You ride the little yellow short school bus? No, I don't, nigga. I just caught a ride that day. Your teeth with mud. Do you brush your teeth with mud? No, that's the coffee stains. These teeth right here finna have to come out eventually. They barely holding on by a string. Every time I go to the dentist, he be begging to pull them. I'm like, man, they ain't bother me, nigga. I ain't pulling shit that ain't bother, nigga. When they start hurting, I'm gonna come in and say, take it out. But I don't give a fuck if it is 5% bone density still there. I don't give a fuck. They still strong enough for me to, and I'm cool. But I got problems. I'm very going through a deep depression. The reason why I'm skinny as hell because I can't eat. And the dentist want to take all my teeth from me. And I can't let them take my teeth from me. No, not right now. I got nigga, no. I don't give a fuck. Like, I can't let them take all my teeth. Like, first of all, I ain't got no dental insurance. I can't get no implants. I can't afford implants. I ain't got no money. But I noticed lately that all these comedians on social media that been having fucked up teeth, they be getting their teeth fixed. So I need to focus on my comedy a little bit more. The first 30, 40,000 that I make gonna have to go straight to my teeth. But after I get my teeth, shit, it's on, nigga. I'm really, I need to raise some money to get my teeth fixed. People don't understand how what I'm going through. I eat certain foods and that's all I can eat. I wish I can eat other foods, but I can't, and I don't try foods that I know I can't eat because I don't want to take a chance on, like, my teeth popping out, chewing on the wrong type of food and shit. Like, my gums is like 30 years older than my body. I don't know how the fuck that happened. The dentist was telling me that the bone density in all my teeth has pushed down to like 10%. And they have to be removed. All of them. All of them have to be removed. There's no going around it. He said eventually they just gonna start breaking off, or they gonna start bothering you and you're gonna have to get them pulled. Well, I told him, I was like, I just ain't gonna pull all my teeth at one time, man, because you say so. Until they start bothering me, I'm gonna let you know. Like, I just can't, I can't do that to myself. I know they fucked up. I know they on the last straws of standing. But I gotta do something. And I was trying to do something way back then. And I almost got it accomplished. You know what I mean? I almost did it. When I made it to when I did the J. Anthony Brown show, I almost made enough money to get my teeth fixed, buy me a house, buy me a new car. I wasn't gonna buy me a house. I was gonna buy me a brand new RV, and I was gonna buy me a brand new car. Yep. So I can drive up to my RV. Yeah, I was. But I didn't get none of that money. I never received that contract. I never got a chance to get it. Even though I helped them build and start that show from day one. And they sold the show. They sold the show for a couple of million. They sold the show for a couple of $1 million. And I got written out the whole script, didn't get no money, and I helped started the show from day one. And it kind of pissed me off. Then J. Anthony Brown caught cancer. He was diagnosed with cancer, and he had to spend all his money on cancer treatments. But I ain't lying. I ain't shit. I was all on that nigga Instagram page. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about your cancer. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Before you spend $1 on any cancer treatment, nigga, send me my motherfucking money. Like, I was would slide up on me like the devil, use me for all my talents, and kick me out on the side of the road like I wasn't shit, like I didn't help him. And the crazy shit is, when we started working the show, when we went syndicated, J. Anthony Brown got enough money to save his club, pay his taxes up on his house. You know what I mean? Buy him a new car. He bought a new car. But then when they sold the show and he went to the Steve Harvey show, when he was diagnosed with cancer, he lost the club. Club went under, sold the club. He lost his house. The house went under foreclosure in LA. They had to sell the house. He lost his, he had to give back the Rolls Royce. That got repossessed. The Lexus got beat up. He let this gay dude. Man, you know, something happened that a lot of people didn't know. I ain't gonna even talk about this story. But J. Anthony Brown had exposed himself. You said if I had some money, I would give me a big man. Why would I? What I really like, because I don't have a commercials license. I would literally have to have a chauffeur, a driver with a commercial license to drive the big, you know, the big RVs. Like, I will go get my damn endorsement. I know how to swing them big motherfuckers. I go get my endorsement, and I will drive it if I have to. I ain't never drove one that big, but if I could drive one, I drive my B class. I know I can drive a class. Those are nice motherfuckers though. But they got one. It's got a garage. It's got a whole garage in the back of it. Slide under the garage. Slide in. I want that. Life is a bitch and then you die. You don't never get what you want in life when you want it. Right now, I want some coochie in a shower. If I can get me some coochie right now and then jump in the shower, put my clothes on, I will feel so fresh and rejuvenated. But a nigga never get what they want when they want it. Soon as I get out the shower, get dressed, and go to Walmart, then a girl will offer me some coochie. The only reason why I don't want to fuck with you, because I don't want to get back in the shower. I got shit to do. But you know, some niggas, they can't. Would you rather have a gay son or a slut daughter? First of all, I wouldn't have neither or. Because my son act like if he walk, if he smell like, if he talk like he gay, I'm going to do an abortion. Send his ass back to God. Abortion, that's an abortion right there. They say, they said now, parents got the right to do an abortion up to the age of 18. Motherfuckers don't start to turn out right, shit. Abortion. Y'all got me fucked up. They don't go and start going in the right direction. Abortion. Shit, nigga. The decision ain't over with. You can still make it, nigga. Fuck you mean? I'm a real one. I say some shit, nigga. I said that shit on stage one night, and motherfuckers started laughing so hard. But motherfuckers really took me serious on that shit, and I don't like that shit. When people start to thinking that I really are a part of my jokes and shit. Like, man, your jokes is funny, but do you really do that shit? Hell no. Fuck you gonna ask me some shit like that? Do I do? I do not do that shit. I just talk about it. My life is not like that. I am not a pimp no more. This was a good live feed, man. I love y'all for coming in. Now, I'm finna cool the fuck off on the ass. Yes, Cerrito. Ooh, I got a PT. Oh my God. Lock my door. I have to run and go pee-pee. Ooh. Lights, camera, action.